Hi, my name is Ron Claydon, and I'm excited to share with you about an opportunity that has come into my wife and I's life that's made a difference in us fulfilling the idea of serving others and making this a better world. When we learned about the global expansion teams founded by Rick and Brenda Reese and Surge365, we jumped at the opportunity. What we've been able to do is to help our church, which is a missions church sending people literally around the world to help people in third world countries. Last year it was Cuba, and in the last minute I was able, with really no knowledge, but I had a lot of help, to put together a team and get the folks there and back from Cuba safely. This year we had a team of 16 people that were going to go and did go to Guatemala. Last June the church formed a committee to be able to send this group to the jungles and be able to provide some medical, educational, spiritual help, and food. And how we did it was I called Surge and got information in advance so that they chose the right airlines, which turned out to be Delta Airlines, to be able to make this trip from Buffalo, New York to Guatemala. Working with Surge and the group salesperson at Delta, they recommended that we not use our nonprofit status, but use their group discount sale. We might have paid a little more tax, but we got a cheaper rate. Well, that's super because we were able to have more people go. Second thing that Delta Airlines offered us was something unheard of by most people in the travel industry. They let us put a little bit down in July, $2,000, and the balance of $14,000 at the end of January before the team left. That's unheard of in most circles. That was great, but what's better than that, a week later, the group sales leader at Delta called me and said, "Ron, aren't you going to send down supplies with your people?" Turns out that we had medical supplies, books. I'm a Gideon, so I provided Bibles in Spanish for the children, New Testaments. We also had a local grocery store donate cases of peanut butter to feed children at the orphanage at Impacto Ministries. Then we turn around and they said to us, "Look at Ron, we'll give you a baggage waiver, send all those materials free if you'll just let us know the weight and the size of the boxes going down." So each of our 16 people, when they got to the airport and when they left, were assigned a package that went down, and they didn't pay freight on that. That saved the church about $2,000 in freight alone, plus the savings that we had in the actual ticket cost. That was great. Well, then in the meeting where I met with our pastor and the head of the missions committee and the gal that led the team and our church secretary, we discovered that our church and all the trips we sent people, I didn't know and they didn't know we didn't have a waiver for protection and medical or trip insurance for our travel, for our people. Well, Pastor asked me to investigate it, and I went to Surge365 one more time. We talk about integrity. We talk about an organization that is committed to helping us provide and be great travel agents and supply, especially in marketplace ministries. I'm proud that we were able to provide to the group not just travel insurance, because Surge had a special going for normally $179 for an annual policy for a family. It was on sale for $79. Okay, so that's good, but let's take it one more step. Surge set it up, and the insurance company set it up. We registered the leader of the group, and then had all 16 other people listed as a rider on the policy, so we didn't have to pay individual insurance on each of those people. Now again, this is thousands of dollars that we were able to save or not have to spend. And I'd like to say, now if somebody got bit by a snake or a spider or fell off a roof building a hut in the woods, or if a typhoon came through and the airfares were canceled, we now had protection for the trip. As it turned out, one of the gals did get sick, and so she had to stay back, and one of our men leaders stayed back with her, and although she was in the hospital, he stayed at a hotel, so we had expenses and food and telephone communications. And we turned that in the insurance company, and guess what? All's taken care of. Folks, I'd just like to let you know, at Surge and the global expansion team, we have incredible support to help and make things better in this marketplace missions that we're all involved in. Thank you very much. And if I can be of any help, my email is ronclayton52@gmail.com. I look forward to meeting with you. Happy missions. Bye now.